What if I told you that Healer Han's single 2-minute scene contains spoilers for the entire movie of K-pop Demon Hunters, and I can show you exactly how he did it? Hey Demon Hunters, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're exposing the most overlooked character in the entire film. A character so important, they cast Daniel Dae Kim to play him, yet 99% of fans completely missed what he was really doing. Let me refresh your memory. Healer Han is the quirky, back-alley doctor that Huntrix visits when Rumi loses her voice. 2 minutes of screen time, hands them grape juice disguised as medicine, then disappears forever. Everyone wrote him off as comic relief. But when you actually analyze what he says and does in that scene, it becomes obvious that he predicted every major character development in the entire film. And I have frame-by-frame evidence to prove it. Let's start with something you can verify right now by rewatching his scene. Watch how Han examines each girl. He's not looking at their bodies, he's reading their souls. Rumi, the complete psychological profile. The moment Han looks at Rumi, he says, "Walls. You have lots of walls up. So many walls." Think about Rumi's entire character arc. What's her biggest struggle? She's literally built emotional walls to hide her demon heritage. She can't be vulnerable with anyone, not her friends, not Celine, not herself. But then Han gets supernaturally specific. He randomly guesses, "I bet she refuses to go to the bathhouse with you." Zoe and Mira's shocked faces confirm he's exactly right. But how could a stranger possibly know this private detail? Because it's not a guess. Han somehow knows that Rumi avoids places where her demon marks might be seen. He diagnosed her entire character arc in 30 seconds. Zoe, the people-pleasing prophecy. Then Han turns to Zoe and immediately identifies her core issue. Eagerness to please, maybe a little too eager. Her instant defensive reaction, "I'm not like that, right?" proves his point while she's denying it. She's literally seeking approval while he's calling out her need for approval. This becomes Zoe's entire journey in the film, learning to find her own voice instead of constantly seeking validation. But the most telling moment is when Han tries to read Mira and physically recoils in fear. He can't give her any diagnosis at all. This tells us everything about Han's power. He can read certain psychological wounds, but Mira doesn't carry those wounds. She's not built on shame or insecurity. She's pure defiance and strength. The fact that Han encounters something in her he can't process hints that his insight isn't just good guesswork. It's something more specific. But Han doesn't just predict character arcs, he literally gives away the movie's ending. Han's core philosophy: to heal the part, you must understand the whole. This becomes the entire resolution of K-pop Demon Hunters. Rumi can't fix her voice, the part, without accepting her demon side, the whole. The final battle isn't won through fighting, but by embracing her complete identity. Han essentially spoiled the movie's central message in one sentence. Here's where it gets deeper. Healer Han is literally healing Han, the Korean concept of deep, unresolved emotional pain. The creators embedded this meaning directly into his character. He's not treating physical symptoms because Han can't be cured with medicine. It requires spiritual healing, self-acceptance, and facing the parts of yourself you've been hiding. This explains everything about his approach, why he ignores medical symptoms and goes straight for psychological truth. Everyone thinks Han's fake medicine proves he's a scammer, but look at what actually happens. Notice the golden entrance to Han's clinic and the golden tonic packaging. In a film obsessed with achieving the golden Han moon, this visual choice is deliberate. Han presents the illusion of a golden solution, the easy fix that Celine promised Rumi. But here's the genius. Once inside, Han immediately dismantles this golden promise. He ignores the physical symptoms and goes straight for psychological truth. The golden exterior becomes a visual metaphor for superficial fixes versus genuine healing.
The grape juice is purple, the exact same color as Rumi's demon marks and the shame she carries about them. When she peels off Han's sticker later, she's literally uncovering the truth beneath the surface, just like she needs to do with herself. The tonics don't cure her voice, but they set everything in motion. The failure forces her to seek other solutions, leading to her conversations with Jinwoo, where she finally opens up about her shame. The evidence suggests Han understood that no medicine could fix what was really wrong. The fake cure becomes the catalyst for the real healing process, connection and self-acceptance.
Now let's talk about why the filmmakers made these specific choices. The Daniel Dae Kim signal. Why cast a major actor like Daniel Dae Kim for 2 minutes of screen time? In animation, this is a deliberate signal to the audience. Pay attention. This character matters more than you think. The Office Intelligence Board. Look closer at Han's office. Those aren't random fan photos. Every single image shows K-pop idol groups. For a legitimate doctor, this makes no sense. But for someone monitoring supernatural activity in the entertainment industry, it's a perfect cover. Notice the secretive alley location, the comprehensive collection of group images, his precise timing appearing right when Rumi needs guidance, then his complete disappearance before the demon conflict begins. This suggests Han operates as more than a doctor, possibly as an intelligence gatherer tracking supernatural incidents in K-pop. Here's what I think is really happening. Healer Han isn't comic relief. He's the narrative's turning point disguised as a throwaway scene. He appears at the exact moment the story shifts from external action to internal healing. His failed treatment forces the characters toward the real solutions they need. Whether he's a former demon hunter, a supernatural entity, or something else entirely, the evidence shows he understood the true nature of their conflict before anyone else did. His scene functions as a roadmap for the entire film, diagnosing what each character needs to learn and how they'll learn it. Every word Healer Han spoke either predicted or triggered the main plot developments. His character readings spoiled their entire arcs. His philosophy became the movie's resolution. His fake cure catalyzed the real healing. This wasn't random comedy, this was surgical storytelling where every detail served the larger narrative. The most important characters are the ones hiding in plain sight, using misdirection to deliver the deepest truths. What do you think Han's real identity is? And speaking of mysteries, next week I'm diving into why Han couldn't read Mira at all and what that reveals about her true power. If this changed how you see K-pop demon hunters, hit that subscribe button for more hidden details everyone else missed. Until next time, keep hunting, and remember, sometimes the most crucial moments are the ones that seem the least important.